So, good morning, my YouTube family, my friends, all of you who might visit the channel. Just another day to say thank you, to give thanks for all things great and small. Wherever you are right now, I'm asking for a special portion of blessings for each and every one of you. I'm here this morning again, guys, and if you have not subscribed to the channel as yet, please do so. As you support me on my weight loss journey. Um, I've been some good blessings, right? Good progress, but the struggle continues. And so I just ask that you continue to uplift me in your prayers. Ernestine, thank you consistently, just lifting me up in prayers. Jet, you're on your journey likewise. Good morning to you. Good morning, Erin. You guys are the first ones to jump on board and to say good morning when a video comes out. Mojo, I know you're busy right now with your studies. But every one of you who have been supporting and being consistently here, I say a special good morning to you. Bev Brown, thank you. Morris Reed, all of you guys who are consistently here. I know many of you are watching but do not comment and some not seeing your faces, but thank you all for everything. And as the season comes in, it's a season of giving, they say, and a season of cheer, they say, but let us not forget also it's a season when people, manufacturers, retailers, everybody are there ready to count their millions that they make in profit during these times. So I'm just really giving you a reminder, guys, that just think, use your heads when you get out there. Don't jump out with just your heart and you want to make sure everybody gets and everybody gets, make sure that you're thinking, because let me tell you something, a positive word, an uplifting word, a prayer, those are gifts too that are priceless. Appreciation. You might not have anything to give, but let somebody know that you love, respect, and appreciate them for being there, whether it's in deed, word, or actions, right? Let them know those things. Those are big gifts that no ribbon or no bow can wrap around. Last night I was, in the evening when I went home, I saw a notification from SoFlo TV, and I also saw the caption of the little boy from William Nib, not a little boy, 16 years old, who got sentenced yesterday for stabbing a fellow classmate over some guard ring or some garbage like that. And his sentence was only 4 years and 10 months for that life that he took. And I know SoFlo was very angry. He was and it was his opinion and how he felt, and I understand him, because it is a sad thing when you send your children to school and you expect them to go to school and come home safely, and then to get the news that their life was taken by someone, and then you see the sentencing, and it was like a joke, like 4 years for a life taken. This was not a fight where a punch was thrown and somebody got hit accidentally in the head or in the heart and they died. This was a calculated plan, because if you decide to bring a knife in, it means that you plan on hurting, maiming, killing somebody. And so for us to sit in these places, high places, and decide that one life needs an opportunity or one life needs whatever, we need to take a step back and, we understand a politician was the one who was there, who was involved. And you look at all of the chaos in Jamaica, and you look at most of these gangs and all of these things, and look who they're connected to. Look who they're connected to. And so the saga continues on a small, beautiful island with so much exotic fruits and plants and such beauty. And then you look at the lawlessness, and you look at the 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 the, the way things are done, and you just shake your head and you just weep, and you weep some more. And so many mothers have been bonding their bellies, and so many tears have become the, just just a language of so many. And so people, as you go out and you do your shopping and you're buying these things, have a talk with these young people. A lot of them are asking for big sneakers, big phones, big this. They don't know values anymore. They have no morals. They don't know how to love. They don't know how to be kind and forgiving and loving, and just learn how to deal with people on a whole. They're so angry, and all of them want it's about the materialistic things. It's not about the quality of life at all. So as you give the gifts, guys, give the gifts of love and the tough talks. It's better for you not to give a gift than you're handing these young people all these materialistic things and teaching them that it's okay to just want these things and not working for them. And then we create a society of these things where we cannot maintain. So remember the good things, guys. Teach our children what hard work is. Teach them to earn things. Teach them to be careful and cautious. Teach them to be respectful. Teach them to be kind and decent. Teach them what hard work looks like, what it sounds like. Teach them to appreciate. And if you have nothing to give, a lot of them don't like you anymore. Because, oh, auntie didn't give me this and uncle didn't give me that. You don't like me because mommy couldn't afford. But teach them that sometimes nothing is better than the materialistic connections that we create in them. So this morning I say to you, William Knibb, it sends a message, because when I came home in 99, that's the school that my daughters went to. And when my older twin says, Mommy, the monies you're making here as a teacher, it's what you would make in a week in New York. Go back up and teach. And when I decided to leave the helper with them and to come back here, my son, he didn't last a year without me down there. When they came up in the Christmas holidays, he was ready to stay with Mommy. He wasn't going back. But the girls went back because they love the warmth. They love the simple life. And so they stayed, and they graduated from William Knibb Memorial High School right there near Falmouth in Trelawney. And so to see this young man who just as I said, 4 years, 10 months, it's quite interesting that the judge, because of the connections, did that to this parent. A lot of people, they look at your worth by you're not in a big house. They look at your status and they define you from that. They don't think of you as a human being, as somebody who is worth the right, whatever it is you call it, that the law should be fair and equal. They don't look at you in those manners. If you're not living in a big house, you're not driving a fancy car, then your rewards are less. But we shouldn't do that. Everyone is important. Everyone is important. A life taken should be treated as thus, a life taken. The young man whose life was taken was an upcoming kid who was in sports and doing well. And hopefully he would have been able to contribute back to Jamaica. But he's gone, and as I said, for you to have taken a life, not because you were fighting with your fist and you punched him in the wrong place, but you planned it because you brought a weapon in to stab that kid to death. So again, people, tell me what you think in the comments. 4 years, 10 months, is that reality for a life taken? As you go about your ways, guys, remember, as I said, as you do your shopping, shop with your head, not with your heart. Your heart wants to do all of these things, but in reality, you're not able to. Don't become caught up in these commercializing holidays, and then at the end, you sit there looking for people to not pay your bills and do all these things. Think before you go out there. Make your list, stick with it. Stick to your budget, people. Stick to your budgets. So as you go forth, just know you're blessed where you are. Be thankful for all things. If you can't be good, be careful, but walk good, do good, speak good. And as we go onward and upwards, take care, people.